A man aims his rifle at a wild deer, but a second later, a lion charges out. It steals his prey right then and there. He steadies his nerves. He decides to take the lion down, too. But before he can pull the trigger, he hears more roars. A male lion arrives with its cubs. They're waiting for the lioness to provide their next meal. In this apocalypse, humanity is nearly extinct. This rare display of family bond makes him hesitate. Just then, the man's watch alarm goes off. He glances back at the sun. He senses a dangerous signal immediately. He calls his dog and rushes to escape. Back at his place, the man sprays a whole bucket of alcohol at the door. Once he's sure their scent is covered, he finally feels safe enough to lock the door. But even with all this caution, every time night falls, the man still feels like he's facing a massive threat. He bolts the 3-inch thick iron door shut. Even the windows are heavily reinforced. After double-checking every weak spot, the man hides in the bathtub with his dog. Even while sleeping, he keeps a tight grip on his M4 rifle. Listening to the terrifying screams outside, the man doesn't dare make a sound. His mind drifts back to the past. He remembers the horrific medical disaster. The man's name is Robert. He's a U.S. Army virologist. 3 years ago, experts claimed to have found a cure for cancer. Initially, only about 10,000 people got the vaccine, but every single one of them got infected. The virus spreads like wildfire. It ends up killing 90% of the human race. Most survivors turn into monsters called Darkseekers. They have superhuman strength, and they move incredibly fast. If a human gets attacked by a Darkseeker, they soon become one of them. Their only weakness is sunlight. They only dare to come out after dark. Robert's wife and daughter are gone. He's the only one left. His only family is his longtime companion, Sam the dog. To fight the Darkseekers, Robert works out every single day. He also fills his lab with mice. He's trying to create a cure for the Darkseekers. Infected by the virus, the little guys are just as aggressive as the Darkseekers. He numbers each mouse. He records their progress against the virus daily. Whenever a subject dies, Robert feels a deep sense of disappointment. But just then, he accidentally finds an exception. This mouse has clear eyes. Its urge to attack has faded. To move on to human trials, Robert decides to capture a Darkseeker. But it's a mission full of danger. He needs to be fully prepared first. The massive city is a total ghost town. Finding food is getting harder every day. Every time he heads out, Robert broadcasts a radio message to the world. He's desperate to find another living soul. Since he's been alone for so long, Robert has the habit of chatting up mannequins. He gives every single one of them a name. He even poses 4 of them together, making them look like a family out for a stroll. He spots a girl in the adult section and immediately acts all shy and awkward. After being single this long, even a plastic mannequin starts looking pretty good. To keep things feeling real, Robert even chats with the mannequins at the checkout. Robert marks his progress on a map, crossing off every house he's already searched. He breaks into a new place, holding his gun ready, staying on high alert. Robert hits the jackpot this time. Not only does he find supplies, but he's lucky enough to find some medicine. He grabs the canned food and the booze and leaves the rest to pick up later. With no one around for years, Robert's life feels a bit split. In his downtime, he plays golf on the deck of the USS Intrepid. Sam just lies there, looking bored. But suddenly the dog notices something. Following Sam's gaze, Robert spots a young deer. To Robert, fresh venison is an irresistible treat. He chases after it without a second thought, dreaming of a feast that will last for days. Sam chases blindly ahead and, in the heat of the moment, bolts into an abandoned factory. Robert knows that in dark places like this, the Darkseekers are likely nesting. He's scared to death, but he doesn't dare make a peep. He even covers his flashlight with his palm to hide the glow. Robert whispers Sam's name, following the blood trail on the floor. When he sees a brown head, he realizes the deer's already dead. This means Robert is standing at death's door. He holds his breath and creeps forward. He looks up and sees a pack of Darkseekers feeding on something. Terrified, Robert kills the light. He carefully backs away. He moves to another room to keep searching. He finally spots Sam under a table. But the way the dog is cowering and refusing to move puts Robert on high alert instantly. Robert frantically yells for Sam to run. He smashes through the glass just in time to escape. Under the scorching sun, the Darkseekers chasing him struggle in agony. Watching this bone-chilling scene, Robert gets a sudden spark of inspiration. He comes up with a plan to capture a Darkseeker. He hammers spikes into the bridge and sets a trap right at the warehouse door. He tosses a hook onto the bridge, snagging it firmly to a falling car. Robert gets Sam settled, then draws some of his own blood. He uses the blood as bait and waits at the warehouse door, gun in hand. Sure enough, a Darkseeker falls for the trap. The creature screams and struggles wildly. Robert knocks it out with the butt of his rifle. But then another Darkseeker rushes out. Even in the burning sunlight, it lets out a ferocious roar at Robert. That look of pure rage leaves Robert feeling shaken to his core. In the lab, Robert straps the Darkseeker to the exam table. He grabs a pre-prepared serum and gives her an injection.